You absolutely need to do hard things to be happy in the long run. Because the hard things ultimately build you up and change your life. Here are those things you should do for yourself. 1. Don't be afraid to accept and appreciate life's changes. You're not the same person you were a year ago. You're always growing. Experiences don't stop. That's life. Sometimes there are things in our lives that aren't meant to stay. Sometimes the changes we don't want are the changes we need to grow. Growth and change may be painful sometimes, but nothing in life is as painful as staying stuck where you don't belong. The bottom line is that you can't reach for anything new if you're holding on to yesterday. Letting go and starting anew truly builds your inner strength. 2. Don't be afraid to trust yourself. You may not be where you want to be yet, but you've also come a long way from where you once were. Appreciate how far you've come. You've been through a lot, but you've grown a lot too. Give yourself credit for your strength and resilience. You have good reason to believe that you can trust yourself going forward, not because you've always made the right choices, but because you've survived and grown from the bad ones. Good things take time, and you're getting there. So don't allow yourself to be crippled by stress and self-loathing. What's meant to be will come your way, and what's not will fall away. And remember that life's best gifts may not always be wrapped the way you expect. 3. Don't be afraid to live your truth. Accept your flaws. Admit your mistakes. Don't hide and don't lie. Deal with the truth every step of the way. Learn the lessons, endure the consequences of reality, and move forward. Your truth won't destroy you, your mistakes won't hurt you, only your denial and cover-up will. Flawed and vulnerable people are powerful and strong, liars and phonies are not. Every beautiful human being is made entirely of flaws, stitched together with good intentions and finished with trials and errors. So keep reminding yourself that you are you for a reason, and that the journey is worth it. Ignore the distractions, listen to your own inner voice, mind your own business. Keep your best wishes and your biggest desires close to your heart, and dedicate time to them every day. 4. Don't be afraid to craft a daily routine that's right for you. If your life is going to mean anything, you have to live it yourself. You have to choose the path that feels right to you, not the one that simply looks right to everyone else. It's always better to be at the bottom of the ladder you want to climb than the top of the one you don't. So don't wait until you're halfway up the wrong ladder to listen to your intuition. Every morning, ask yourself what is truly important, and then find the courage, wisdom, and willpower to build your day around your answer. If you want to do something, you'll find a way. If you don't, you'll find an excuse. 5. Don't be afraid to say no to unnecessary obligations. In a world with so much noise and clutter, you must make room for what matters. That means pruning non-essential commitments and eliminating as many distractions as you possibly can. The mark of a successful and peaceful person is the ability to set aside the somewhat important things in order to accomplish the vital ones first. When you're crystal clear about your priorities, you can painlessly arrange them in the right order and discard the activities and commitments that do not support the ones at the top of your list. 6. Don't be afraid to give yourself enough mental and emotional space. Worrying doesn't take away tomorrow's troubles, it takes away today's peace and potential. Stop overthinking everything. Life is just too short. Your biggest limitations are the ones you make up in your mind. The biggest causes of your unhappiness are the false beliefs you refuse to let go of. You are capable of far more than you are often thinking, imagining, doing, or being. But in time you will gradually become what you habitually contemplate, so clear your mind and let your hopes, not your fears, shape your future. 7. Don't be afraid to make more time for the right relationships. Not everyone will appreciate what you do for them. You have to figure out who's worth your attention and who's just taking advantage of you. If your time and energy is misspent on the wrong relationships, or on too many activities that force you to neglect your good relationships, you can end up in a tedious cycle of fleeting friendships. Choose yourself rather than settle for those who treat you as ordinary. Never settle for being someone's option when you have the potential to be someone's priority. You are the sum of the people you spend the most time with. If you hang with the wrong people too often, they will bring you down. But if you hang with the right people, they will help you grow into your best self. 8. Don't be afraid to learn something new. Life is a book, and those who do not educate themselves read only a few pages. When you know better, you live better. And remember that all education is self-education. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in a college classroom or a coffee shop. We don't learn anything when we don't want to learn. Those of us who take the time and initiative to pursue knowledge on their own time are the only ones who earn a real education in this world. Formal education are nothing. You'll find that you are a product of continuous self-education. 9. Don't be afraid to live out some of your dreams. There are thousands of people who live their entire lives on the default settings, never realizing they can customize everything. Don't settle for the default settings in life. Don't hide behind laziness. Find your talents and passions, and embrace them fully. Seriously, too many people dream only at night in the quiet of their own minds, and then awake to find it was all an illusion. Don't be one of them. Be one of the people who dream with their eyes wide open, and who works to make some of them come true. Just do your thing with passion, humility, and honesty. Pursue it a little bit each day, no matter what anyone else thinks. That's how dreams are achieved. 10. Don't be afraid of other people's empty judgments. Do not let people invalidate or minimize how you feel. If you feel something, you feel it, and it's real to you. No one else occupies your body or sees life through your eyes. No one else has lived through your exact experiences. And so, no one else has the right to dictate or judge how you feel. Remind yourself that there is a great freedom in leaving others to their opinions, and there is a huge weight lifted when you take nothing personally. I sincerely hope this short video has inspired you to live your life today. Death is not the greatest loss in life. The greatest loss is what dies inside you while you are still alive and breathing. Do the hard things you know you need to for yourself every single day. And before you go, I'd love to hear from you in the comments section below. Which point above do you resonate the most with? What's one hard thing you need to start doing for yourself? Please share your thoughts. Please like the video and consider subscribing the channel.